first to shoot it in. To the far side, Konstantinov. He's allowed to skate out over the line to pass, however, one in behind. Gallant. Jason. Long as line, Fedorov backs up with it. Fedorov's pass. Jason to center ice. Long shot into the corner. Primo was in to pick it up quickly. Allen is covering up for the Maple Leafs, trying to shoot it out. He's bumped, but the puck gets out and down the ice. The Red Wings come back. Lidstrom touching it. Icing called against Toronto.
Well, this morning at the game day skate, Darren Pupa got hit in the knee, and there was some doubt as to whether he could even back up. Here's the end of it after he was hit. The Leafs brought in Rick Walmsley's equipment from Toronto on Steve Stavros' private plane this afternoon. They also summoned Damian Rhodes from St. John's. His plane doesn't land till 8:10 in Windsor, so he will be the third goaltender. And should Marquette go down and Rhodes be in the building, I think you'll see Rhodes go in and Pupa come in for one shift and then take the parachute.
From the face-off, the Leafs move it up to center, and it's Pearson who shoots it in. Lobbed on the boards. Red Wings have to come back. Lidstrom is number 5. Coffey is on the ice with him now. Here's Coffey dropping it. Lidstrom to the blue line near center, trying to shoot it in. And Burr, number 11, for Detroit. Nearly got the puck away from the goaltender. Felix Puckhead shooting down the ice again. So the Leafs are playing it rather cozily as we start this first period. Probert, number 24, is bumped off balance. McCown comes back. He sees Clark in there to help him, and Clark slaps it down the ice. Nearing the 2-minute mark. First period, game 5. Probert, pass intercepted. Bird couldn't move it in. Markow gets to center, and Bird caught him as he got back quickly. Red Wings go in after it. Eisenbart tried to center it. The Leafs have it again and come out. Checking continues in the early going of the first period. Racine shut the puck to center ice. Leafs couldn't dump it by him. Racine left it for Yzerman. And here's Yzerman. Now there is a rumor that he has a bad wrist. We watched him in the warm-up. He didn't get a good shot away at all. Gilmore upended, trying to go for the net. The puck rather gingerly in the warm-up. All the way through. The Leafs in again. Gilmore pass in front of the net. Berg can't reach it. He was checked. And here's Chiasson up the center. Chiasson's pass to Yzerman. He didn't receive it. Chiasson missed it. Foligno on the ice for Toronto. And so is Cullen, number 19. Foligno missed the puck. The Red Wings come in. Cesarelli too far for a shot. Foligno to tie him up in the corner. Under the stick of Cesarelli. He comes out with a pass. Off the stick of Chiasson. It is centered again. Cesarelli missed it. Comes off the boards back to the line. And it's Foligno who will pick it up. And the play is stopped as Manderville fell on it. And that stopped the play for a face-off in the Leaf zone. Took his man in on the boards. Konstantinov is there against Zessel. The Leafs are pressing for the first time. Back of the net. Bird can't find it. And it's the Red Wings who will clear it out. Yzerman is on the move down the left side. He's dropped into the corner. Gilmore got back. He was all over him. Now Lidstrom. He can't center it. Roll the puck along the boards in back of the net. Stopped at the line. A long shot. That misses the Leaf goal. Great kept it in for Detroit. Lefebvre is pumped behind the net. And the puck loose for Ellen. Ellen decides to relieve the pressure if possible. He'll do that by shooting it down the ice. That's the pace.
He wants to survive the first 10 minutes. people say Doug Gilmour's the best two-way center in the game. Both ends of the rink, he excels.
Sean Burr is number 11 for Detroit on this face-off. Gilmour for Toronto. Face-off to the left of Potvin. Burr, I think, waved out. He is. This is Kennedy. From the face-off. The Leafs lift it away again. Clark tried to catch up to it in center. Burr is turning. Clark bumped him. But Burr, a strong player on his skates, shot the puck in.
Well, let's have a look at the Leaf lineup. They made one change tonight, putting in Mike Krushelnyski. Their defense core that we talked about in the opening, of course, are still together. And Krushelnyski's in, and McElwain is out. I think they want to have a center with a little size. And Krushelnyski gets the nod over McElwain. There are the injured players, and the other four are just out of the lineup.
Gilmour won that draw, but it got inside the Detroit line, and Coffey starts to play out. Lindstrom's pass gets up to the Maple Leaf line. Redwings go in after it. Sean Burr dumped it out front of the net. Two Leafs were standing there. Clark from Kennedy and shot it down. Yes. So the Leafs continue to play back for a break. Redwings are taking the game to them now. Not many shots so far. Here's Kennedy's shot. Potvin got a piece of it, and the net is off the boards and behind Potvin.
Well, the Red Wings have made a lineup change. They're dressing 7 defensemen. It makes you think one of the 6 that have played the first 4 games is injured, and they don't want to run the risk of playing with 5. To do that, you can only dress 11 forwards. Kozlov is out, and Primo, as we mentioned earlier, moves up to play on Fedorov's line, and there are the 4 players not in the lineup. Bob Rouse does a nice job on Bob Probert, occupying his attention and physically making it pretty tough to sit in there and get a stick on any puck at all. The Leafs have done that quite nicely. Brian Murray says that we cannot let Toronto outwork us. In Toronto, we did that. We need to work hard as a talent, and it is the Leafs' greatest strength.
Eiserman comes back out for Detroit with Gallant and Ciccarelli. Krushelnyski for the Maple Leafs. Wins the draw. Shot in there. Potvin had to be careful with that. Scramble. The puck got in there. It's Ciccarelli getting a shot on the short side. And Potvin kicked that away. Ciccarelli again. Detroit putting the pressure on now, but it's cleared out over the line. Down inside the Detroit line is where Clark gets a hit from Racine. And the crowd jumps on that one.
Well, the Red Wings start quickly. I think this is going to be a much more sensible game physically than any of the first 4. When it's a 2 out of 3, penalties can mean the difference, especially with the Leafs power play as anemic as it is. In the playoffs, goaltending is always the biggest reason why teams fly or die. And that's why one of these 2 goalies is going to be better. And that probably will decide the
Face-off will come to the left of Felix Potvin. Nearing the 7-minute mark of the first period. 1-0 Redwings. Jeremy Gallant. This is a beauty.
just saw a little bit of that one. And the Leaf defense has to be physical. And I'm sure both coaches have said, be tough, be aggressive, but retaliate. It's Gary Fraser. One of his characteristics as a referee is the retaliator is going to get bigger to get beat up.
You see this one getting set for this face-off. Cecil for Toronto. Cecil wins it. That is Todd Gill behind the goal. Comes up along the boards for Gilmore. He lost it here on center ice. He's come back to pick it up. Osborne slipped it back. Ellen lifted a high one up as far as the Red Wing blue line. The Wings clear it again. Drake shot it off Ellen's stick. Cecil was back there watching Fedorov. And the Leafs move it up quickly. Anderson's pass is snuck down at the Detroit line. Here's Jason spotting. Primo. He's upended. Goes right on the ground. Leading Toronto. Early going. Now. Primo misses the pass on the boards. The Leafs hammer it in. And it's Detroit starting back out. Jason put it to center. Long shot in from center ice by Rouse. Leafs will go in